Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today, like I promised, I'm going to be doing a video all about the fakes. That's right, every single one of these is a Pop Mart fake. So let's dive right in. So if you guys have seen my channel here before, you know that I do unboxings and I have gotten lots of Pop Mart figures in the past. My shelf back here is all my current Pop Mart that I have. I think I have a few more, but they're higher up. So a couple of videos ago, I got a fake demo, which looked quite convincing, but ended up actually being fake. Then when I ordered some more boxes, some more fakes were showing up. Now these came from wholesalers, and unless you're getting it straight from Pop Mart, there's no way to 100% be sure what you're getting. So luckily I haven't gotten that many, and this batch I kind of got on purpose, knowing that they would be fakes, so that I could show you guys what to look out for. Let's just start going through them, and I'll show you what to look out for if you're a new collector. So I think I'm going to start with the two that I've already gotten. So I will start with the Skullpanda. This was the first tip off to me when I bought these that this was fake. This right here. It should say Skullpanda. And then other things to look out for when you're just looking at the box. There's nothing in here in the description that says that it is the brand from Skullpanda, and it's missing some very shiny stickers. And then, of course, the artwork also sits kind of awkwardly here. Let me show you what the real box looks like. So this is the proper box. Let's compare. This is the front of the two boxes. So here it's clear, it says Pop Mart and Skullpanda, and it has the label everywhere for Skullpanda and Pop Mart. This one doesn't have that. And then on the top, it says Skullpanda. On the back, it has Pop Mart and Skullpanda. The images sit nicely on the box, and then, most important, are these guys. These shiny stickers. These holographic stickers are kind of quality guarantee sticker. So if they're missing from something like a Pop Mart collection, especially because Pop Mart is such a big brand, you know you've got a fake. So those are the types of things to look out for. If the Pop Mart label is missing off your boxes, and then the name of the series, then it's usually a fake. The demo that I got last time was very convincing because it did have Pop Mart, but it didn't have any of the holographic stickers. So that made me very suspicious, and it turned out to be a fake. So let's just go ahead now and open this fake. We know that it's a fake, but let's also see, and also, pull tabs on the fakes are terrible. That was also something that tipped me off last time with the demo, because it's the most horrendous pull tab. No quality. Okay. So at least with this one, because last time the demo also had Pop Mart on this bag, which kind of lulled me into a false sense of security that it might be the real thing. This at least doesn't do that. Let's see. Is there a tear tab? Yes, there's a tear tab here. 1, 2, 3. Let's take a look here. It is still pretty nice, but you can see some inconsistencies in the paint job. Look there in the eye. You can see the lines there. It's not very crisp. It doesn't sit everywhere that it's supposed to. It just kind of, it looks unfinished. And then of course it's also missing the stamps. There's nothing here that says Pop Mart or Skullpanda anywhere. So that's a dead giveaway that it's a fake. The quality is the first thing, and then, you know, the stamps are the most obvious. It does come with a card, and these are usually fairly well simulated from the real thing, which is also what kind of made me think that the demo was real. And here they do have the Skullpanda and Pop Mart Skullpanda, which this is the same thing that was on the demo one last time. But I think that that's just because they straight ripped it from the original cards. They got a hold of it, and then they copied it. So here's our first fake, the DJ player. Unfortunate, because I do want more from the series. I've gotten her last time. You can see her up in that corner. She was really cool. I think she was the dancer. So you can check it on the box. Yeah, she was the dancer. So she was this one. And here you can see how bad the print quality is as well. That's quite terrible. But that's the one I got last time. And now with this fake, I got the DJ player, which look at how the picture looks. The picture looks really nice quality. And then when you compare it to here, it doesn't live up to that. So yeah, that's our first fake. But let's move on to the others. So now I'm going to do the other one that I have gotten a series from, which is the Demo Dating series. Now, the figure that I got is up there, and I think he was called Waiting or something. Actually, we can just check the box. It was called Wait. So this is the one that I got, and it was an original from Pop Mart, everything checked out. So here again, we can see this artwork is very grainy, and it's very close to the top of the box here, and it doesn't sit very nicely. So they basically just probably stole a picture from the internet and then stuck it on here. Again, there's no mention here of the brand name or the series name whatsoever, or the IP. Again, same thing, no holographic stickers anywhere, no Pop Mart. Let me show you the original box for comparison. This is the proper box. Here you can see the difference. So this one has all kinds of stuff, has Pop Mart, Demo World down here, it has Dating Demo there, Demo World, Pop Mart, and Demo World. And look at the difference in the picture quality. It's so obvious. And then from the sides here, again, picture quality, very, very different. Authentic, fake. And then on the back, again, we have Pop Mart, Demo World, and then the same here, written everywhere nice and clear, and QR codes to get to their sites and things. And here on the warning side, we have holographic stickers and a holographic Demo sticker. And again, Pop Mart and Demo World. So that's for comparison. So let's see our fake Demo. And this one doesn't even have a tear tag. Okay. Oh, they didn't even really try with this one, I guess, but let's see. Well, let's not give away the fake who it's supposed to be. That didn't even feel like a real card. Again, with this one at least, there's no markings from Pop Mart like the fake Demo had before. One, two, three. Just, oh dear. It looks so, I don't know, dirty. Look at this. The quality's terrible. It's got scrapes everywhere. This is also what was kind of just setting me off with the previous one that was a fake. There's just these little things. The paint job isn't as crisp and clean. It just, look at this. It just isn't the same quality, which is such a shame. And, you know, little things like that. Look, this would never really fly by Pop Mart. Just all of this here. And no Pop Mart stickers or stamps, sorry, on the bottom. Let's see. At least with this one, they put it in a proper tear bag. The previous one came in one of those seal, like tear tab types things, which, it was obviously fake. But this is cute. It comes with a little figurine and stuff and a little balloon. Let me get my box cutters, 1 second. All right, let's just tear into this. So he comes with his cute little fox buddy, which is really cute. Such a shame that this is a total fake. And then the balloon that goes in his hand. And also just, that's another thing. You can see that that's just so badly done. I wonder if it's even going to fit in his hand. Because I had problems last time getting the conductor stick into the fake Demo. There we go. I guess this actually might be cotton candy, not a balloon. There we go. It would have been so cute if it was the real thing, because I love the dating series. I'm going to get more from the dating series straight from Pop Mart, though. And so, here they are together. Again, you can just kind of tell by the quality. It's not the real deal. You can see the seams everywhere, and just look there. Can you see that? That's terrible. And always, as well, another thing I forgot to mention before, is that with Dimu, there's usually like this plastic collar that comes underneath and you can pop their heads off. This, you can't. This is glued in. So, and you can see the seams on the hands and, you know, along the hair and stuff here. And on the originals, you don't see that. It's much, much neater. There you can see a seam clearly. And then there's just the Fox Buddy, just for reference. Here comes the card. Oh, they didn't even try. I guess they kind of knew this was a fake. This is just paper. This is so flimsy. It's cut off here. It's just terrible. And look at the quality of that. That's horrible. So, the print is also upside down. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next up, I will grab the Warmth, which is supposed to be a Skullpanda. But again, it just says the Warmth, nothing about Skullpanda. Same deal. No mention of the name of the brand or the IP in here whatsoever. Here are the images. This is probably, again, just a straight rip-off of their website. Which is such a shame because this is another one that I really want, so I'm going to see if I can still find any. I think they're pretty close to being sold out. At least this one has a nicer tear tab, I should say. Let's see. Oh, there's something here. I'm going to take it aside. It's probably just a stand. There's still a card in there, yes. Oh dear. Ah. Here's one where they didn't even really try. Popo. The Popo are coming for you, that's correct. So, with the Dimu one that I got before, it did say Pop Mart, and it did have the Make Something Fun. But this, they didn't even try, really, so. One, two, three. I mean, okay. For Skullpanda, and also from what I've seen from the series, this isn't the worst. There are some inconsistencies here and things like that, and the paint job isn't the best. There's like scrapes and things around here. You can see if I bring it closer. And here you can clearly see the seam on the helmet. So it's things like that, and of course also there's no stamp anywhere or on the helmet or on her back like there would normally be. Like with my Skullpanda over there, it has it on her wristbands, but this one doesn't have any of that. It is still really pretty though. This is a much more decent fake, but still, you know, not something you should waste your money on. Unless, I mean, I'm going to use these for crafting because basically there's nothing else you can do with them. Maybe give them to a kiddo to play with. Oh, does the stand even fit her properly? I don't think it does. See if I can even get this on now. There we go. So it comes with a little stand like that. And then it does come with a card. This looks fairly similar to what I have seen the actual cards looking like. I don't have any in the series yet, but it is still, the quality is quite grainy and just terrible. You can see that this was just a straight rip. And again, there's no mention of Skullpanda anywhere. So that's kind of a dead giveaway. But it would still be good to craft with, but, you know, I wouldn't bother with these if you're a collector and you're serious about this stuff. Just avoid these. But let's move on to the next one. Okay, next up, let's do Molly. So again with this one, the image on this one is still pretty grainy, but not the worst that I've seen. Seen much worse, but there's no mention anywhere of Pop Mart or the IP here, so there's nothing about Molly. Also, again, no Pop Mart, no Molly, and no holographic stickers. And here we can see that grainy texture again on the images. Quite terrible. I don't have any Molly, so I have nothing to compare this with. This just kind of came with the batch. And again, terrible tear tab. Okay, this one doesn't have any of the markings on the bag, so that's good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, you can see right off the bat. Let me make sure there's no accessories in the bag. There's a giant crack down this one, and there seems to be damage here as well. You can see the seam running through her arm. Just little patches everywhere. The seam here is quite bad. All through her head, a giant seam. Really bad on this side too. Everywhere. And no stamps whatsoever to indicate this is Molly or Pop Mart, because obviously this is a fake. Otherwise, it's a shame. This would have been a fairly cute figure if it was the real thing. But let's check out her card. Again, this is a fairly flimsy paper. No mention of Molly or Pop Mart, and very grainy image. Same on the back. Nothing about Molly or Pop Mart or the series. None of that. So, I mean, it's not the worst paint job I've seen, but the seams are quite obvious in this one. But let's move on to our last one, which is the last of the Skullpandas. Okay, so again with the Skullpandas, now we have two to compare to. I think out of these two, obviously the warmth one was the closest to actually looking like the real deal. But let's just check one more time. Nothing here about Skullpanda or Pop Mart. Same on this side, no holographic stickers. And again, grainy pictures. These aren't too terrible. Whoever did this had a better printer, but you can still see some of the grain. So there we go. The horrible tear tab. This is almost always on the fakes, I've noticed, when it's this scissor style. Oh, there goes the card. Spoiler alert. Okay, this bag, no markings, so that's a good thing. One, two, three. Randa instead of Panda. Oh goodness. I mean, again, this one isn't the worst quality, but there are things like this where it's incomplete, and then around those you can see the seam a bit. Again, no sticker. This one is a bit neater. But this jacket looks really dusty. I don't know if that's on purpose, though. Yeah, the seam here is quite noticeable. Pity, though, because this is really cute. And I did want more from this series, but yeah. This one will just be used for crafting, just like the others. Oh, I think it does come with a stand, though. Yes, it does. Oh, interesting. Not even in a plastic bag. Didn't bother with this one. Here it tries to say Skullpanda, which is interesting. And here it says Pop Mart. Interesting. So they're trying to pass this one off as being, oh, sorry, authentic, but it is not. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Just took a bit of extra pushing. So now there it is on its stand. Such a pity, because this is a really nice looking one. Card here, again, this horrible flimsy paper. No mention of Skullpanda. Oh, and also, this is a rip from the actual Skullpanda. Look, she's supposed to have chains on her. She does not. Here, She's also supposed to have P's on these ears things. Not there. Yeah, inconsistencies like that. And again, nothing on the back. So there we go. So this is our haul of fake Pop Mart IPs. Some have come out really nice, and then there are others that are just obvious. I think the worst one out of all of these, for me, quality-wise, that looked most obviously like it was a fake, was this Skullpanda. And then the Demo, I think, was the second worst. Then Molly, because the seams were terrible, but her paint job wasn't too bad. And then these two, I think, were the best. But what do you guys think? Have you gotten fakes before, and how did you spot them if you were a first-time collector? Obviously, it's best to try and avoid these, so that's why I was making this video for you guys, so that you don't waste your money on these types of things. Thankfully, these were extremely cheap, which is also another indicator that it is fake. They are rarely ever going to be under about the $15 mark for most of these, so that should be a warning sign if you find something under that price, unless there's some kind of a special going on, and that usually comes directly from Pop Mart. But anyway, I thought that you guys might be interested in something like this. Let me know your thoughts. Have you gotten a fake before? What IP was it? What series? And thank you so much to all my new subscribers and all of your wonderful messages on my videos. I really do appreciate them. They brighten up my day. And thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you back for my next video. Okay guys, have a great week. Bye!